That guy's not in my life anymore, unfortunately. I know.
That's not, I'm sorry to hear that.
That guy, that's ouch.
There's always a suspicion that it's a PR move, it's for publicity.
You gotta ask him, because it's really more his story than mine.
All right, turn the camera
he does
around.
a lot
Let's see where he is.
I'm not even gonna be able to remember the boy who broke up with me over the phone in 25 seconds when I was 18.
And that's something interesting because she had broken up with Calvin Harris, and the next thing you know, she's with Tom Hiddleston. And
you know, you'd swap all the bracelets at Taylor Swift's concerts.
Yes.
This one had his phone number on the bracelet.
Come over here, come over here.
Rumored romance. All right, buckle up, folks, because we're diving deep into the world of celebrity romance rumors, and this time, we're talking about none other than Taylor Swift and Tom Brady. Yeah, you heard that right. The billionaire singer and the football legend. Taylor Swift, fresh out of a breakup, and Tom Brady, newly divorced. Naturally, the gossip mill started churning, and suddenly everyone was shipping them. But hold your horses, because here's the scoop. Despite all the speculation, there's actually not much substance to these rumors. Sure, there were whispers and murmurs in the tabloids, fueled by some list that ranked Taylor as one of the potential girlfriends for Brady. I mean, imagine being on that list. Talk about pressure. But jokes aside, the reality is that there's no concrete evidence to prove that they were ever an item. No paparazzi shots, no cozy Instagram posts. Let's be real, when two A-listers like Taylor and Tom hang out, you can bet your bottom dollar that someone's gonna catch it on camera. But in this case, the evidence is as scarce as a Taylor Swift ticket during her sold-out tour. But hey, don't let that stop you from dreaming up your own fanfic about these two. After all, stranger things have happened in Hollywood. Until then, we'll just have to keep bopping to Taylor's tunes and cheering on Tom from the sidelines. So there you have it, the lowdown on the rumored romance between Taylor and Tom. Will we ever know the truth? Who knows? In the wild world of celebrity gossip, anything is possible. Speculation and reality. Let's get real for a moment and address the burning question on everyone's minds. Were Tom Brady and Taylor Swift ever really a thing? The short answer? Well, it's complicated. You see, the rumors started swirling around these two when they were both riding solo. Tom fresh out of a divorce, Taylor waving goodbye to her ex. Naturally, the gossip mill went into overdrive, with fans speculating about a potential romance between the football icon and the pop sensation. But here's the thing. Despite all the chatter, there's surprisingly little evidence to support the idea that Tom and Taylor were more than just friends. No cozy dinner dates, no hand-holding strolls through the park, nothing. And for two megastars like them, that's pretty darn suspicious. Sure, there were whispers about Taylor being on some list of potential girlfriends for Tom, but let's be real, those lists are about as reliable as a fortune cookie. And without any solid proof to back up the claims, it's hard to say whether there was any truth to the rumors at all. So where does that leave us? Well, it's safe to say that while Tom and Taylor may have crossed paths in the past, there's no smoking gun to confirm that they were ever an item. But hey, stranger things have happened in Hollywood, right? In the end, we may never know the full story behind the supposed romance between Tom and Taylor. But one thing's for sure, until we get some concrete evidence, we'll just have to file this one under celebrity gossip and keep on speculating. Friendship bracelet to romance. Let's shift gears and talk about a different kind of romance, the kind that involves football, concerts, and failed friendship bracelets. Yep, we're diving into the whirlwind love story of Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. It's a balmy night at Arrowhead Stadium, and Taylor Swift is belting out her greatest hits to a crowd of adoring fans. Among them, Travis Kelce, the tight end for the Kansas City Chiefs. But Travis isn't just there to enjoy the show, he's got a plan. You see, Travis decides to pull out all the stops and make Taylor a friendship bracelet with his phone number on it. Talk about a bold move, am I right? But alas, fate had other plans, and the bracelet never quite made it into Taylor's hands.
You know, you'd swap all the bracelets at Taylor Swift's concerts.
Yes.
This one had his phone number on the bracelet.
Anybody that wants to go to that Sunday show at SoFi is going to be an absolute blast, I'm sure. I went to the one here in Kansas City.
And she'd read the number and dial it and text him.
But this is what actually happened.
I'm just saying.
This guy's crazy.
He's trying to get something
That's crazy.
The mustachio.
Ooh, your number's in 87 or your phone number?
You know which one. But fear not, dear friends, because this story has a happy ending. When Taylor caught wind of Travis's failed attempt at romance, she decided to give him a chance, and thus, a love story for the ages was born. Fast forward to today, and Travis and Taylor are the epitome of relationship goals. They've been spotted cozying up together in New York City, cheering each other on at football games, and even ringing in the new year with a sweet midnight kiss.
Shout out to Taylor for pulling up. That was pretty ballsy. Yeah,
Travis Kelce's living the good life. Donna Kelce's living the best life of all. There she is with Taylor Swift again, like she was last.
Oh, I cannot believe that. I can't believe you. How did you do that?
Come over here,
Could they be any cuter? So what's next for this dynamic duo? Well, rumor has it that there may be an engagement on the horizon, just in time for the start of the 2024 NFL season. But for now, we'll just have to sit back, relax, and enjoy the show as Travis and Taylor continue to write their own happily ever after.
I received a bunch of them being there, but I wanted to give Taylor Swift one with my number on it.
Did you really have your phone number ready on a friendship bracelet to give to Taylor
I said
Swift?
what I said. She doesn't meet anybody, and she doesn't, or at least she didn't want to meet me. So I took it personal. And you want to hear more about that, and I'm not going to give you anything.
Has she reached that?
Huh?
Has she reached that?
Calvin Harris's wife's revelation. Let's take a quick detour from the world of celebrity romance and dive into a juicy confession from none other than Calvin Harris's wife. We're spilling the tea on Taylor Swift's unexpected influence on her playlist. You're tuning into BBC Radio 1, and suddenly the host drops a shocker. Calvin Harris's wife, journalist Vic Hope, confesses that she listens to Taylor Swift songs whenever her hubby isn't around. Talk about a plot twist. But why, you ask? Well, according to Vic, it's all about getting her little fill of Taylor's tunes when Calvin's not around. Who can blame her? With hits like Shake It Off and Blank Space, Taylor's music is practically irresistible. Now, before you start jumping to conclusions, let's set the record straight. Vic's confession doesn't mean there's any bad blood between her and Taylor. In fact, it's quite the opposite. She's just indulging in a guilty pleasure when her husband's not around. We've all been there, right?
Now DJ is married to radio host Vicky. Only listens to Taylor Swift when DJ is out the house. Is there anything you avoid doing when your husband's at home at the house?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Do tell.
It's your money. Put them in my bag and bring them upstairs.
Honey.
It's the judgment I don't want.
Yeah.
It's the judgment. I don't like being judged.
Okay. Had a very bad breakup, and
Who?
there was
Taylor
Swift and Calvin Harris. That was a serious relationship and a serious breakup. They're on this show who also briefly dated Taylor a million years ago, and they're friends. And his wife is a big fan. That makes sense to me.
So what's the verdict on this unexpected confession? Well, it just goes to show that Taylor's music has a way of sneaking into even the most unexpected places. Whether you're a die-hard fan or a casual listener, there's no denying the power of Taylor's catchy tunes. And as for Vic Hope, well, she'll just have to keep sneaking in those Taylor Swift songs whenever Calvin's not looking. After all, who can resist a little dose of Swiftie magic? Taylor Swift's dating history. Buckle up because we're about to take a wild ride through Taylor Swift's roller coaster romance journey. From Joe Jonas to Tom Hiddleston and everyone in between, we're diving headfirst into the highs, the lows, and the downright dramatic moments of Taylor's dating history. First up, Joe Jonas. Remember when these two barely dated, yet somehow managed to create the most dramatic breakup in history? Yeah, good times. But hey, at least it gave us some iconic breakup anthems to jam out to.
That guy's not in my life anymore, unfortunately. I know.
That's not, I'm sorry to
That
hear
guy,
that.
that's ouch.
I've moved on. I'm sure Taylor's moved on, and it feels nice, and we're all friends. It's all good.
I'm not even going to be able to remember the boy who broke up with me over the phone in 25 seconds when I was 18.
Nice. It's something that I probably was feeling pretty bad about when I was younger.
Next on the list, Lucas Till, the guy from Taylor's You Belong With Me video. Turns out they dated for a hot minute, but things fizzled out because, well, they were just too darn nice to each other. Go figure. And who could forget about Taylor Lautner, aka Taylor Squared? These two were a match made in teen heartthrob heaven while filming Valentine's Day. But alas, all good things must come to an end, and Taylor bid farewell to her werewolf beau. Then there's John Mayer. Need I say more? Their whirlwind romance ended in a messy breakup, complete with Taylor's scathing song Dear John and John's less than flattering comments to the press. Yikes.
For example, you got on your new record.
Yeah.
In the studio, when you're with her, do you feel like imparting this wisdom or the
Duet. But where she is, it's just fantastic.
That was a great answer.
Thank you.
Taylor is the world's biggest star who doesn't know she's a star. So it's weird to get her tweets where she's like, oh my.
Well, having you on?
No, Taylor.
Oh, Taylor. Well, Taylor, first of all, I would have had you on. You know, you and me are sort of like black swans. You know, we're so rare, there's not really any reasoning for it.
Fast forward to Tom Hiddleston, the man who sparked 1,000 memes with his I Heart TS tank top. Their brief fling may have been short-lived, but it certainly left a lasting impression on pop culture.
This week is that her romance with Tom Hiddleston has come to an end after just 3 months.
And that's something interesting because she had broken up with Calvin Harris, and the next thing you know, she's with Tom Hiddleston. And now,
what happened here with what's called the Hiddle-Swift breakup, there's always a suspicion that it's a PR move, it's for publicity.
And let's not forget about Calvin Harris, Taylor's one-year love affair that ended in a messy breakup and some not-so-subtle shade in his song lyrics. Ouch. But hey, it's not all doom and gloom in Taylor's dating history. She's found love again with Joe Alwyn. And while their relationship may have had its ups and downs, they've managed to keep things relatively drama-free.
Your boyfriend wrote some of the lyrics to some of the songs.
Gotta ask him because it's really more his story than mine.
All right,
but
turn the
yeah,
camera
he does
around.
a lot
Let's see
of
where he is.
So what's next for Taylor Swift's love life? Who knows? But one thing's for sure, with a dating history as colorful as hers, we'll be sure to have plenty to talk about for years to come. That's all for this video, folks. See you next time.